Continue.
Continue?
Cunt.
Okay.
Anyway.
Man.
I wonder when the Buffy sequel series is coming out. Alright, so we all met up back here.
What the fuck would it even be about?
Man, I don't know. You offer me. I'm not the one making it. I don't think Joss Whedon is involved. Because...
Yeah, I would imagine not.
Yeah.
And then there was Sid.
Oh yeah, are they gonna have to address Angel now? Because, you know,
What?
literally the entirety of Los Angeles gets sent to hell.
Oh, and also the entire cast dies.
Well, not the entire cast.
Except for Spike and, I guess, Angel.
And, what's the name? The other guy?
What, Gunn?
Yeah, him. He gets turned
He
into...
was gut shot, but yeah.
Like, well, yeah, but after that, he gets turned into a vampire in hell.
Yeah.
Also, an entire city falling into hell. So...
I mean, it happened earlier.
Okay, there's a difference between the city being wiped off the map versus being translocated into another dimension.
Well, it's fine, because Xander eventually kills all the magic and gets sent to a different dimension forever.
If we stick with that.
Yeah,
might not.
but it was a pretty good ending the first time.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want a Mass Effect 3 control ending, Xander. Maybe we can do something else.
Him and Dawn.
Fucking...
They get stuck in a different dimension forever.
Yeah, but do they have to? It's kind of a lame ending.
I think it's like, kind of, remember how fucking, goddamn, Kirk was stuck in that alternate dimension? And he was raising horses.
Oh,
and then they dropped
yeah.
a bridge on him.
Yeah, but, you know.
Apparently he's coming back.
What? Fucking...
Shatner's coming back as Kirk in a new fucking Star Trek
Isn't he, like,
thing.
fucking 90?
Yeah. Well, someone fucking put a goddamn eye patch on an image of him and said, it's like, fucking Big Boss is back.
Yeah, but, like, fucking... I mean, okay, first of all, we know how Kirk dies.
Yeah, a bridge fell on him.
Well, no, but... I mean...
That's literally what happened.
There's also a book, but also fucking... I feel like we've... I like Kirk and I like William Shatner as a character.
He's fucking insane.
Shatner is the character, but
Yeah.
fucking... But, like...
I am James Tiberius Kirk!
Yeah.
Throws the fucking cards on the ground.
Yep, but, like, fucking...
That was the stupidest shit.
Yeah, of course. But, like, fucking... I feel like... At a certain point, they just need to say, okay, we've told enough stories with you. You are 1,000 years old. You need to be dead.
It's astonishing that he is still alive.
Yeah, it's weird, right? How old was Leonard Nimoy when he died? Like,
Pretty old, but younger than him, I think.
Yeah.
I'll wait and walk you home.
I still like that fucking Tumblr post where someone said, like, if Spock and Leonard Nimoy met, they'd be best friends, whereas if William Shatner and Kirk met, they'd fight in a Denny's parking lot.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they'd fucking hate each other.
Please, Waffle House.
Man, amazing.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's great. Alright.
Thanks, Kakistos.
Bye. So, can you just...
Yeah, you can just do that.
Okay.
Just a quick visit to satisfy my curiosity.
This is Benny with those two cons that he hang out with.
Yeah, I guess.
Your watcher.
The courier's just walking around and fucking Benny beams down in front of you.
Hi, I just thought I'd pay you a visit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they ambushed them, remember?
Ah.
What are you talking about, Hoof Boy? Giles is fine.
Hoof
He's in the
boy.
basement.
Why would you tell him that?
Yes. And he isn't alone.
Why would you tell him that Giles is in the basement?
Were we supposed to go with you? I don't...
Alright. Do I not have a fucking okay, great. Yeah, I guess fucking...
Yeah, you never start with a steak for some reason.
Yeah, I guess Buffy just fucking dumps her entire
there's a
fucking
box of steaks by the door over there.
Yeah. I guess that's like the bargain
It'll
bin.
fill you up to 5 automatically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you passed it.
Do you think it's like one of those like weird fucking bargain bin things that like old like mom and pop stores fucking have, where it's like you rummage
Remember to
in
lock
there.
on.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't want to rummage into a steak bin. It's like, ow, ow, fuck, god damn it, your hand is just filled with splinters.
It's like the pin bucket in Hot Topic.
Also pick up every item, because there's no character switching on this level.
Yeah. Also, I love that fucking pin someone made. It says, I reached into the pin bucket at Hot Topic, and all I got was tetanus.
All I got was this pin.
And tetanus.
Right, there's health kits over there.
I know.
Those aren't an item.
Is it? No, it's glowing.
It's a key thing for later, and the only one you need to use is the green one by the mirror.
Hellfire in a bottle.
All of them are red herrings except for one. Do we not have locks?
No. But do you think a lock would keep him out? Fuck. God.
I still think one of the funniest doors in the game
Fucking lock on.
is a fucking door that a vampire runs at you from, and then you kill the vampire and you go to the door and it says this door is locked.
It's locked.
Right, if you go up the ladder, there should be another health kit up there.
Yeah, hold on.
There's
I don't think
also-
I've cleared out the downstairs area. Yeah.
Holy water. You
That's
gotta
a
wonder
vase.
who died in
No,
that
because I thought there was something on the close
Oh, if
side
you
of the
break
thing.
the glass, yeah, don't go into the basement because it locks you down there until you leave.
Hellfire
Um,
bottle.
If you go to the front glass, like the front of the store register area, you can break it, and I think it has weapons in it. Or is that later? Yeah, that's later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then up there is a health kit. Or there should be, at least.
Maybe.
I might be misremembering that. No, I guess not.
Yeah. That book's
That's-
improperly lit.
One of Giles' magic
That's
books.
the book
Don't feel like
that
reading
if you were
this
playing as Willow, it would have told you the spell was in that fucking thing. But we skipped it because of future knowledge.
Well, anyway.
Oh, you can go to the training room, I think.
What, this way?
No, it's behind you. It's through that door, I think.
Oh, that was the exit. Alright.
Always wonder what the blood of a slayer
Ow.
would taste like.
Fucking
Looks like I'm
Damn, you got bodied.
give me a minute.
I never knew how you were supposed to use sawhorses to exercise. They seem really confusing to me.
I love horses. God damn it.
I love how shitty that mannequin looks.
Well, I'd like to see you do better.
There's like 4 of them right there.
I'd like to see you do better.
I have many mannequins.
Fuck you.
I have an inappropriate number of mannequins.
Fucking... And there's no sword here because...
Yeah, there's a health kit though. But there is an axe.
Yeah, sure.
You might want to heal, dude.
Aggie.
There was another health kit over there.
I don't take orders from you.
Fine, don't pick up the fucking health kit then.
Yeah, okay.
Man.
Fucking... Anyway, the way you use one of those is, it's like that video of a fucking definitely legitimate Olympian using it, and he's just ragdolling all over
Oh, it's like the
fucking
Always
thing.
Sunny episode where fucking, goddamn, Dennis got shot and he has to rehabilitate, and he comes back and he's better than ever.
Yeah.
You remember that episode?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I showed you it.
I don't know.
Where they're going to get the hot dogs and there's the gas station
Oh,
robbery.
yeah.
That's the only episode of Always Sunny I own, like, an actual copy of.
Yep. Yeah, you know. Required reading. It reminds me of a Twitter post where someone was talking about how when they were on a flight once, they had, like, a fucking built-in, like, catalog of movies and shows you could watch while on the flight, and they had one episode of It's Always Sunny. It was the episode where everyone throws up on the airplane. That was the only episode they had.
Thematically appropriate.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you can break in that fucking window over there, by the way. Yeah, that just goes back inside. Where does that door go to? You can't open it, but I wonder where.
It's probably just like a fucking dumpster area. I don't know. Wow, not even like the animation, right? Just transitions straight to you fucking falling through the goddamn thing.
Why do we have these?
Anti-toddler defense system.
Giles, you okay? Did they ruffle your tweed?
Bit worse for the wear, but I'll survive.
Tweed unruffled.
Thanks to the
They ruffled
security
his
change.
tweed. He will never
Remember
recover.
when I said you were
Remember when
paranoid
he was a
and
bat
wanted to lock away
monster?
priceless occult
It
goodies?
happens.
I meant it. But here's a big yay for your paranoia.
I nearly didn't.
Those were the gargoyles that we shoved the ball in the mouth
Took some
of.
powerful
Nah.
magic to
We
bring
did
those
this.
gargoyles to life.
So now what? These stone uglies seem pretty unkillable.
The gargoyles aren't like demons or vampires. Certain magics are required to revert them to their natural
Okay,
state.
but why don't you just break it? 'Cause it's a gargoyle.
I know the spell offhand, but if you can get out into the store and retrieve my
Hey, why
copy
didn't I
of
just
those
break the window and talk to
Vivu's
him?
compendium of gorgons and stone demons.
Why didn't I just break the fucking window and talk to him instead of jumping down
It would
here?
have been much too easy if that was one of the books valuable enough to keep in here.
It's the book we saw earlier also. But if I remember correctly, you can skip it and just dip your steak in that green goo we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Unless you want all the flavor dialogue of her going, "This isn't the right goo."
Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Hey, why did Giles come out with me?
He's too British, you can't climb a ladder.
Oh, I knocked that one into the... Okay, have fun, Giles.
You knock him off frame. It's like, fucking he falls down and Giles is like, "Oh, you shouldn't have come here, mate."
Man. It's like ravenous, like mauling noises, and I come back down, Giles is fine, the vampire is like a skeleton.
Giles is covered in dust.
Yeah, you know.
I spy with
Oh, God.
This is the least secure building I've ever seen. Oh, there's more Hellfire there.
I've seen less secure buildings.
I like how we're always picking up the Hellfire and using literally none of it, despite it being an insta-kill.
Yeah, you know.
Hellfire in a bottle.
But I mean, I've heard of less secure
Wish I thought of
buildings. You ever
that.
heard of the Texas Book Depository?
Mm.
Topical
Hey,
joke.
can you use the green goo immediately?
Um,
Okay, you do need the book at least. It's up there on the ladder.
yeah.
Why did he have all of these jars laying around? Also, what are they?
That's a very personal question. You don't see me questioning every weird jar you have.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but rules don't apply to me.
Bebo's compendium.
Who is
Better
Bibbo?
get this back to Giles.
You question things after I go out of my way to explain them to you. You then question what they are after that.
I learned from Socrates.
Great.
Okay, so,
I think you can bring the book back to Giles now.
wait, do I have to bring the book back to Giles?
I don't remember. I think so.
Why
Will you just go over there, just toss the book at him?
don't I just grab all of these beakers and then just fucking
I thought
throw
you were
them
gonna
all
say
at the
mix them all
gargoyles?
together.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
The shop. I need to rescue Giles.
Oh yeah, you can go through the basement if you want.
Where's the basement? This way?
Yeah. There should be a sword down here, I believe.
Yeah, maybe.
Also something
This
under the
should be
stairs.
Ow.
interesting. Hello there.
That was very casual.
Eh.
Look, holy water.
Holy water.
Why can't I throw that at the
Gotta wonder
gargoyles?
who died and left
Yeah,
this
crossbow. I can't possibly see how the crossbow would be useful on
Death
this
from a
map,
distance.
but whatever.
Vampires, beware.
Hello there.
What? Oh, hi.
So much for fucking keys.
Tourists.
Captain Keys.
Well, howdy there, sugar. You come here often?
Remember when you went to the magic box for 1 day?
Yeah.
And that 1 day lasted 10 years?
You know.
It's like a metaphor.
Yoo-hoo, looking for me?
Why was that vampire voiced by Xander?
Eh.
That's weird.
You know.
Oh, the humanity of it all.
He's fine.
Can the Slayer come out and play?
Ow.
Giles, why are there so many people hiding in your basement?
Humanity of it all.
There is an item in the secret hole, by the way. I love that it stays open. Isn't that great? It's only open if you opened it in the first level.
A medkit.
Just what I need for all
There's
those
also a
missing
Hellfire
scraps.
bottle. Also, you see that treasure chest
More
over there?
wounds.
That one on the
What?
shelf? That one. There,
What?
to the right.
Oh, that?
You can open that.
Ugh. Great. Pieces of demon lying around. No thanks.
Okay.
You will have to come pick this up later.
Alright, great.
Can you go
Fucking-
through the other door?
Maybe.
No.
Locked.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
back to
What's the
Giles.
security around
Back to
here?
Giles, and then back here for the demon. In retrospect, you probably should have waited to come here.
It's just fucking... You know, I like how in some video games, RPGs and such, you can complete objectives before you're fucking told to do them, and then later on you don't have to recomplete them, they just stay completed and it's just a
Well-
thing you did.
It's not that you can't, it's that Buffy doesn't wanna.
Okay, yeah, but I wanna. She's not her own person here. She's the video game protagonist, which means she is a vessel for me.
In later levels, you can complete objectives on it.
Yeah, it's good. Right, so...
Where does that door go?
Not gonna happen.
Also, does Giles live in the magic box?
I don't know, maybe. God, Christ.
What's behind door number 1? A punch in the face.
Alright, back into the hole.
Oh, you broke your axe.
fucking...
Here you go, Giles. One copy of
You just hear
Bilbo's
crunching
Compendium of
noises.
Gorthins and Stone Whatchamacallits.
Thank you, Buffy. Now, let me see.
What's wrong with your face?
As British.
Gargoyles are susceptible to Gorgon venom.
Fuck.
Steak dipped in
Fucking...
venom should be sufficient to dispatch them.
And you just have
There are
these
some in the shop,
around?
But make absolutely sure you use the right venom. Use the wrong one, and they'll become so powerful that you'll never defeat them.
Oh.
All I know about the venom is that it reacts
Yeah.
to
Why?
anything of gargoyle origin. Maybe we'll find something in the shop to help you.
Wait, so you don't keep the Gorgon venom, like, labeled or anything?
No, I'd like to keep all of my vials open and unlabeled.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you need that piece of fucking demon flesh that we saw earlier.
You should slow down the footage by 50% in the fucking video.
But couldn't they just fucking... Well, it was in the basement, remember?
I'll find another.
This might be the most unwieldy weapon for inside the shop. Can you go out while the door's open? Ah.
I can't leave the
What?
shop. I need to rescue them.
Fucking...
Is it even rendered?
Well, there was stuff out there. Man, if only Blade was here. He could help.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, he's a vampire hunter.
He's also a vampire.
Yeah, and those are mutually
He has to
exclusive.
take his inhaler.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fine.
His anti-kill you inhaler.
I still like that fucking goddamn Tumblr post where it's like fucking Captain America's like, alright, things have been pretty quiet recently. Is there anything for us Avengers to do? And Blade's like, please help me fight the vampires. There are so many, please. Captain America's like, no. Fucking,
You guys should all take guns.
ow. Now I'm a shovel.
You're fighting the Riddler, apparently.
The shitlip.
Blade's a vampire, so isn't it the Suckler?
Sure. Here's the
Press
thing.
left bumper to use your fucking stake.
No!
I thought he was gonna dust from you hitting him over the head with the shovel.
Yeah, you know.
Well, you broke the shovel. Good job.
A vampire should dust if I drop a piano on its head.
I mean, maybe. No, wait, we dropped a piano on Spike and he was fine.
Eh.
He pretended to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was in, like, legitimately for a while. But, you know. Fuck, can I turn the
You
fuck-
got that door. Hey, there's a coffee machine.
Stop it.
You know, Buffy's been bitten by a lot of vampires.
Piece of shit. Die! Be dead! Fucking God. Alright, grab the fucking bits. Put it
And
in
sometimes,
something.
Even when you don't ask.
Yeah, it can't be those.
Yeah, it was the green vial upstairs. I remember that. You can test all of them if you want flavor text, but the green vial is the correct one.
Why are all of these vials out?
It's funny.
Great.
I want one of them to be like Kool-Aid.
You know.
Also, it said if you use the wrong poison, they'll become more powerful than you could possibly defeat. Does that mean any liquid other than Gorgon venom?
Well, I mean, the magic liquids.
I guess.
This can't be
Yeah,
Gorgon
because the
venom.
green one is the correct one.
Okay, fireworks. This must be Gorgon venom.
Yeah, breathe that in. I'm sure that's great for you.
You now have Gorgon-tipped steaks.
Why don't I just, like...
You should get more of those, by the way.
Yeah, why don't I just take the thing with me, right?
You have to, like, okay, so you pick up some more steaks so you have enough of them.
Yeah. But yeah, no, why don't I just, like, bring the vial and then just throw it at them? Why don't I put that in the Super Soaker? How about I cover my hands in it and smack him?
Well, Xander is the Super Soaker.
That doesn't invalidate my smacking.
Yeah, you
them
also
idea.
have regular you need the Gorgon ones.
Well, yeah, but if I'm gonna encounter vampires, I'll use these, and then use the Gorgon ones when I actually get there.
That door still goes nowhere.
Mom always said my natural charisma would open doors. Just
Shouldn't it be
not
said,
this
not says? Because her mom's dead?
Nah, maybe she hears voices anyway.
Mom continues to say.
Yep.
Oh.
It's fine.
You fought so many vampires on the way there.
Buffy, you have the stakes.
Yes.
Excellent. Destroy the gargoyles.
Destroy them, Buffy. Destroy the gargoyles.
I shouldn't. It's
Do
not
it.
the Slayer way.
Do it. They're also really strong.
Cool.
Like,
Fucking.
they won't leave the room though, so if you need to get your health back, just walk out.
Excuse me.
You might wanna walk
Excuse
out.
me, if I could just go. Yep, hold on. Fucking great. Alright, your turn. Have fun.
Holy shit!
Fucking bullshit. Can you use the Hellfire on him?
Where the fuck is the continue gonna be? Okay, so it's from here. That's not too bad.
It's not great.
Yeah, but it could be worse.
Wait, so is that...
It's right after you picked up the
Okay.
Gorgon Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, and weird, I don't have to fight any fucking vampires.
Just what I was looking for.
I guess we've exhausted the seemingly inexhaustible supply of vampires.
You really want to say that? You're gonna turn the corner, there's gonna be like 20 of them. Yeah, the box is over there.
All right.
If you all
I've
want.
got the venom.
I mean, we didn't
Now
fight
I
any
just need a
vampires on the
steak
way
to
there.
go.
Yeah, but you don't know if you'll have to fight vampires after.
I guess. Does
Again,
anyone ever
I was looking
question
for.
why Giles has so many fucking stakes, like normal people who come into the magic box?
Camping. Camping purposes.
Okay.
This is a sporting goods center. Fuck you.
Buffy,
This is actually a Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know if you realize.
Oh. I'm gonna use our Hellfire vials that we apparently have lost.
Nah, we have like 5. So how do you use those? Mario can do that in Mario Galaxy. Thankfully, Giles used his mind powers to close the door.
Right. There we go. This is the dumbest shit. Open the fucking door, Buffy!
I don't think it's working out.
Christ.
Yeah, what about the water?
Why is this not doing literally anything?
Oh, have you tried tapping?
Also, did you use all of the health kits?
I don't think so.
Because we don't have any. Oh, wait, there we go.
We don't have any. We have none at all. It's impossible. We're soft locked.
I mean, they didn't show up the last time I went through it.
Okay, yeah, you almost got that one. Yeah, it's... You gotta stab him again. Look, okay, again. I'm surprised the stake hasn't gone down durability yet. Good job.
Moto's lonely.
excellent work, Buffy. Now let's get out of here.
I got health back. Oh, medkit.
Escort Giles to safety.
Oh yeah, this... Look at his walk animation!
Cool.
He's a prima donna. Also, listen to this Plants vs. Zombies music.
I was in a TF2 server a few days ago, and somebody was mic spamming the Plants vs. Zombies theme over the voice chat, and somebody started freestyle rapping over it.
Yeah, okay.
It was a good one. Giles is
How come you don't get to play as Giles at any point?
man.
You should never have left the crypt today.
And that fucking animation.
That's a good one. He's actually just walking like that because he's gangster as fuck.
Damn. You can tell by the way he fucking walks.
He's the blackest man here. Why doesn't Giles get him either?
I don't fucking know. Remember correctly?
Little pigs, little pigs.
Who locked us in
Never
here?
mind. I'll find another
Also,
way.
why didn't we just take the ladder out?
Because Giles broke his liver or something.
Great. Fucking hell. That was a lot. Still the shortest level so far, though.
Do we get this cutscene to just keep looping on that staircase so it just fucking...
Oh!
How'd you not see that?
Hey, Faith.
Faith? Hey, B. What's shaking? What's shaking? Simple as that? Last time I saw you, you tried to take over my life. Went all body snatchers on me.
Yeah, and then you stabbed
Then
me,
there was
so
the
we're
LA
even.
Rampage. Now you
Is
break
it?
out of prison and I'm supposed to say, what? Welcome home?
I was thinking more along the lines of pull up a chair, grab a beer. But yeah, basically. We don't got a hug or nothing. Say what you want. I'm still.
Why
a
does she
slave.
not have a Boston
Bad as you
accent
might
again?
want to, you can't take that away.
And the jailbreak? You just needed a breath of fresh air?
Hell no, prison sucks. Shine a light on that revelation. But between fighting off the Butch sisters and trying not to rise to the guard's bait, I'm getting my head straight. Not loving it there, but it wasn't my idea to leave just now.
Okay, so if the jailbreak wasn't just because you missed the stellar Sunnydale nightlife, what the hell are you doing here?
Long story, Chica, but I got the answer man right here.
Hi.
Hello, Slayer.
Oh, forget it. Look, I need to get Giles to the hospital.
He broke his
When you're
coccyx.
done wailing on
He's
Witch
fine.
Boy here, they can patch him up.
Doctors now, answers later.
Right. Cut the thing, yeah?